Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Gatry Persaud. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Today, the horrors of human smuggling happened again in Texas. On Thursday, 4 migrants were killed and 3 others critically injured when the Jeep they were in crashed while trying to get away from Texas Highway Patrol. Authorities say the Jeep took an exit ramp at a high rate of speed, lost control, and slammed into the back of a parked semi-truck trailer. The incident is being investigated as a human smuggling attempt. Also, the alleged driver of the semi-truck where 53 migrants died made his first court appearance before a federal judge in San Antonio, Texas, Thursday. If convicted, he could face up to life in prison or death. The Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, is reporting a nationwide spike in mass overdoses. The deaths are happening in all 50 states. The dangerous drug responsible for it all is fentanyl. It's so bad, authorities say someone is dying from an overdose every 5 minutes. The drug is easy to find and cheaply made. But one of the biggest threats is counterfeit pills. People unknowingly take pills laced with fentanyl. In 1955, a 14-year-old black boy named Emmett Till was kidnapped from his bed, beaten, shot in the head, and thrown into a river by 2 white men in Mississippi. The crime happened after the wife of one of the men accused Till of whistling at her. Both men were tried for the crime but were acquitted. Now, 70 years later, new evidence has been discovered. Till's family members say last week they found an unserved arrest warrant for the wife, Carolyn Bryant Dunham, in a box in the basement of a courthouse in Mississippi. The warrant charges Carolyn Bryant Dunham, as well as the 2 men, Bryant and Millam, with kidnapping. It's dated August 29, 1955, one day after Till's murder. According to the New York Times, a note on the back says officials could not find Dunham to arrest her. Authorities have not yet said if the new discovery could lead to reopening the cold case. We have an update on a story we told you about. 34-year-old Caitlin Armstrong is accused of fatally shooting 25-year-old cyclist Anna Mariah Wilson on May 11th. Investigators believe her motive may have been romantic jealousy. Armstrong went on the run after an arrest warrant was issued. After 45 days on the run, authorities say Armstrong was arrested in Costa Rica. They say she used a fake passport to fly to San Jose. Agents tracked her down to a hostel on Santa Teresa Beach. The U.S. Marshal's Office says Armstrong will be brought back to the U.S. to face homicide charges. Investigators at the CDC are investigating an outbreak of Listeria infections that has already killed one person. The CDC reports that 23 people have been infected across 10 states. The states are Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Colorado, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. One death was reported in Illinois, and 22 people have been hospitalized. More than half of the Listeria infections originated in Florida residents. Most of the others had visited Florida in the months before getting infected. 5 women were infected during pregnancy, and 1 lost her baby. Pregnant women, newborns, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems are at the highest risk from Listeria. Infections are normally linked to a food source, but public health officials have not identified the source of this outbreak yet. Okay, listen up, everyone. Today is July 1st. That's Canada Day, here where I am in Canada. The 4th of July holiday begins today, Friday. That means families are planning big celebrations, and that could include fireworks. The 4th of July is one of the most dangerous times of the year. Authorities say there were around 11,500 emergency room visits last year from fireworks-related injuries, everything from burns, concussions, even death. So here are a couple of tips to enjoy fireworks safely. Make sure it's legal to set them off in your area. Light fireworks one at a time. Keep them away from body parts or others. Don't try to relight a faulty firework. Keep water handy to put out any flames. Don't ever handle fireworks while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Never let children handle fireworks. If you happen to get a serious burn, seek medical attention immediately. And remember, your four-legged family members may not be as excited about fireworks as you are. So make sure you safely secure your pets inside when fireworks start going off outside to keep them from running away. Congratulations to the NHL's Colorado Avalanche for winning the championship Stanley Cup. The trophy was supposed to be delivered to the captain of the team. But somehow, a delivery mix-up sent the gigantic trophy to the wrong address. The couple who received the trophy immediately knew what it was and took a couple of selfies before someone figured out what happened. The trophy eventually made it to its rightful owners. But the couple bragged on Twitter they got to touch it first. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show is taking a break for the summer. We will see you again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Have a great day. I love you. Stay strong. Have a wonderful weekend and be safe.